Scrambled is a tour de force by Leah McKendrick, who directed, wrote, and starred in the film, but is it based on real life? Scrambled comes after McKendrick penned the script for MFA and appeared in films like Bad Moms and The Turkey Bowl. Scrambled is a more grounded dramedy about a woman in her mid-30s who decides to take proactive steps toward eventually having children. This proved to be a particularly personal story for McKendrick. The film is deliberately rooted in the real world, even as it embraces some broader comedic elements like the caustic but loving relationship McKendrick's character, Nellie, has with her father, Richard Clancy Brown. It makes sense for McKendrick to have put a lot of herself into Scrambled, especially given the subject matter. As with any adaptation though, Scrambled has some very specific differences from the story that inspired it. Scrambled is a true story based on Leah McKendrick's life. Scrambled is directly inspired, if subsequently dramatized, by real events from McKendrick's personal life. Specifically, the film reflects her decision to go through the medical process of egg retrieval. In Scrambled, McKendrick's Nellie receives a wake-up call at the wedding of best friend Sheila, ego nudum, which prompts her to look into the potential cost of going through the procedure that would freeze her eggs and make having a family later in life a safer possibility. This decision prompts Nellie to reflect on her own life, romantic history, and personal growth. In real life, McKendrick went through a similar experience when she turned 34. As she described in a feature for The Hollywood Reporter, her growing professional success hadn't translated to a stable romantic life. As a result, she decided to go through with egg retrieval. Afterward, McKendrick chose to work through the emotional rollercoaster she experienced during and after the procedure by adapting it for a film. However, Scrambled does make specific changes to McKendrick's personal life, particularly her career. McKendrick's increasing success in the film industry is very different from Nellie's lower professional prospects selling jewelry on Etsy. Why it was so important for Leah McKendrick to make her real experience into Scrambled. Nellie, Leah McKendrick, in Scrambled. McKendrick is far from the only filmmaker in Hollywood to use their personal experiences to inspire their movies. This lends the film a lived-in sense of authenticity and honesty, which is a necessity given the subject matter of the film. Nellie's decision is one many women wrestle with but typically isn't depicted on screen with such specificity and focus. It's why McKendrick's script struck a chord with other professional women in Hollywood who had also gone through the procedure. This resulted in the film receiving a much larger budget and backing from Lionsgate. The most interesting inspiration found from McKendrick's real life that made it to Scrambled was the support she discovered along the way. In the movie, Nellie finds a greater sense of understanding with women she's never met when she accompanies Sheila to a support group for people who have had miscarriages. There, she's able to open up about her feelings about the procedure and receives empathy in return. This reflects the welcome support McKendrick found from other women while in pre-production. Scrambled purposefully speaks to Leah McKendrick's real-life experiences, even if elements of the film are played up for comedy.